Hey, boys and girls. It's time for Uncle Jay Explains the News. Now here's the guy who helps little minds understand big news stories, Uncle Jay.
Hi, boys and girls. Well, the news has been kind of upsetting lately, especially that story about the possible collapse of an American institution. It's probably worrying you, too. But maybe John and Kate can work it out. For the sake of the kids, let's hope so. Well, Uncle Jay's news word for this week is transform. No, this is not about the upcoming Transformers movie and all the action figure tie-ins that go along with it. No, this is about the news and things that will change, that will transform our lives in some pretty major ways. For instance, General Motors, sadly, has been demoted from General Motors to private first-class motors. And Chrysler is being forced to merge with a smaller but more profitable car company, Hot Wheels. And that means the U.S. government is now in charge of most car development. And that means that the next generation of electric cars will be designed by government committee. And so from now on, boys and girls, motor vehicles will run about as well as the Department of Motor Vehicles. When you turn 16, you'll see what that's about. Something else that's about to transform is the Supreme Court with a historic nomination of Judge Sonia Sotomayor. If you watch TV news, you already know that her distinguished legal career has lasted about 12 seconds, and you can see it repeated over and over, day and night. Now, at her confirmation hearing, they will ask, does she meet the rigorous requirements for the court, the essential qualifications that all the senators are thinking about while they avoid talking about them? After all, if she is going to sit on the nation's highest court, sharing the bench with other judges and deciding some of our most pressing issues, we need to know. Well, in other news, the United Nations is trying very hard to North Korea into a country that cares about anything the UN says or does. You know, like all the other countries do. And now it's time to answer one of your news questions. This week it comes from Randall in San Antonio. Hi, Randall. Randall writes, Dear Uncle Jay, I watched the National Spelling Bee on TV, and I wondered, do other countries have spelling bees? What I really mean is, are other languages as totally messed up as American English? Thanks, Randall. And what are you talking about? The spelling rules for American English are very simple. Every single word has its own rule. Now, you might think that's kind of rough, but if you study hard, you'll get through any spelling test. Although, if you don't study enough, you might have to cough up some serious dough for a tutor. So don't slough off, Randall. Study your spelling. Don't forget, you can see more at www.unclejexplains.com. Check back every Monday when Uncle Jay explains the news. And remember, a great kid is great news.